Welcome, folks. Nickelodeon here with Nickelodeon's gaming channel. So it's been 2 days, and we have yet to gain a level. So normally we're getting at least 1 to 2 levels every 20 minutes on the other videos. So yeah, I think leveling slowed down considerably. What do you think? So all right, we're gonna get back into the action here. I don't know what it is. Every time I get on the headset and start talking, my nose starts running. It's bizarre as hell. Alright, so turn all this stuff in. When we left off yesterday, we just cleared out the first run into the mine and cleared out a bunch of the Sappers. So we're going to turn that back in. That says, those infernal Garag keep scurrying into the mine. Each one you kill, two or three seem to take its place. There's got to be someone down there in the deepest reaches of the mine directing the incursion. You seem to do well against them last time. The light knows you're only brave enough to venture back into the mine and find out who's responsible for the disturbance and make him pay. So we're going to go back inside and kill Zakral. It's Zakral. We're going to have to kill off Sappers on our way back down, I'm sure. But the fight itself is not terribly difficult, provided, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably been downed. So we may be here a while. Don't worry, you'll get a time lapse, so we'll just stand here as long as it takes. Goodness gracious, my nose is killing me. Yeah, everything's dead. Which means the Carl is probably dead too. Yep. But stuff is starting to despawn, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. God almighty. We'll just sit here and kill some Sappers until he shows back up. And this little succubus. Ooh. Alright, yeah, he'll spawn right here in this little middle area when he does. Alright, we're going to go on time lapse. I'll see you when he spawns. Alright, here we are, finally. Alrighty, let's kill this dude. Christ, that took forever. Alright. Most everything should have respawned by the time we get it out of here, so it's going to be a lot of just fighting to get out. Do. Ah, poor bastard. Let this guy know I just downed him, so it's gonna be a minute. Just so he knows that I'm a nice guy like that. Oh shit. What will I do? Oh, shooting strikes. Let's go. I love shooting strikes. It doesn't really do a lot of damage per se, but it does give you that awesome ability to auto attack everyone around you. Give me that nether weave cloth, lady.
Talk to me.
Alright, minor sprays, which I don't really need, whatever.
Watch your back.
Alright, now we're going to cleanse 8 trampled skeleton. And these are actually in the path of glory itself. I'm going to fly over the top of Honor Hold here. And they're skeletons, but they're like half pushed into the dirt. You'll see when we get there. We're going to need to use this little holy water thing on them. And it actually takes longer for the holy water to come off of recharge or cooldown than it does to actually find the skeletons, because the skeletons are pretty plentiful. And if you remember, they were saying that this road is paved with the bones of the Draenei that have fallen here. So you just kind of, I always start at these little banners right here and work my way down the road or up the road a little bit. As you can see there, you can barely see them. Usually it's these little glowing, twinkly spots. And you just redeem them. Whoop. And then it goes on cooldown for 10 seconds while you run to the next one. And yeah, stand here and wait. Nikki Tiny Tech, Master Pet Tamer. What if she's supposed to do? It's on page 7. Next one. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. You just got to make your way down the road here. And the cooldown is what's really going to kill you, because you can actually run from these about 5 seconds per pop. But I guess maybe back in the day when this was first created, there was, I remember doing this, and there was a lot, like, you were fighting over frickin' remains because there just wasn't that many. So having a 10-second cooldown, like, I really don't even understand cooldown on quest items. I don't get it. Like, why don't you just let them use it as often as they need to? So pissed off, level 100s are bored, going and attacking the outposts in the base and such. So yeah, the more you know. Doom, 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 doom. So 20 more seconds of this, guys, sorry. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last one. 2, 1, go. Go. There we go. Alright. Now use the flaming torch on the towers, on the throwers. Now the easiest way that I found to do this, let's go ahead and take the torch and put it in your little inventory here. Okay. It's not to land at the base of it and then try to throw the torch at it. It's better to just land on top of the thrower and use it. That way you're not aggroing the crap around you and you're able to just go from thrower to thrower. I'll show you here when we get there. There's all kinds of freaking stuff to mine down there. See, I always land up here on these little huts, part of it. Or even top of the arms here is probably better. And then you just look down the arm and then hit it and it will throw it down. See? And just do that on every single one. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. So yeah, just land on the little top of the arm there and look down the retracting arm of the thrower, and it works out better. You don't have to frickin' land. There we go. Sometimes it fails, you just have to back up a little bit. And it failed again. Come on. There's a magic way you have to look. Alright, let's stand on this tower here and look at it. There we go. Yeah, some of them are finicky about it, so you might have to jump on the little tower side here, where the quote-unquote spring would be. So we'll just do that from now on. That seems to work a little easier, because it's trying to hit this main center mast. Right here, this main center mast is what it's trying to hit. Damn, smoke. And there we go. Now you kill the bleeding hollow mob and get a cursed talisman. And we're going to go ahead and put it on time lapse here. Alright, I got here. I was looking at how much this actually gives me, because I'm like 518 attack damage, and then when I use my... It's 59, so I guess it gives me quite a significant boost. So let's go ahead and grab some of these guys up. I've been playing a Warlock and I've been really enjoying it as far as the playstyle. I've slowed way the hell down, haven't I? I enjoy the. I've been playing Destruction. Come on, man, really? Just gonna walk over there and walk back. I said I frickin' hate that crap. There we go. Alright, that's all we're doing right now, is just picking up the one talisman. I'm gonna go turn in Ill Omens. Once we get out of here, the questing really does streamline a lot better. This first area is just trash. I hate it.
Hey there, greetings.
Alright, Cursed Talisman. We cannot allow the Bleeding Hollow Orcs to possess the Cursed Talismans. You must acquire them for us, so they may be disposed of, and so the soldiers who own them may be honored for their sacrifices. Go to Zethgor, the cursed abode of the Bleeding Hollow, and perform your grim... frickin' crap, dude.
What can I do for you?
And perform your grim task. Return to me when you have collected the talismans, alright?
For the Alliance.
Click on Mysteries of the Light. It's a little book laying on the table, on the ground. Oh, alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go fly over there real quick. The book itself is laying right here on the steps. Is what we're after. We can see it right here. So pick that up. Alright, now we gotta kill basically everything inside of this place. So we need to kill the guys on horseback, the little soldiers, and there's some mages, but the mages really are only inside. So I always go inside first, because the mages are the hardest things to come across. And they're usually inside these buildings here that you see. Here and here, and there's a few in this tower right here. And some over here in this little tower. And you need quite a healthy amount of them, so I always do these guys first. You need 10, so it's easier just to run from place to place here and do it. Oh, Silva, away! It's 3. Let's see here, 5 should be right there, 6 should be on the other side of that wall. Yeah, I've done this a few times, you can tell. I had a guy yell at me yesterday telling me that I was a scumbag for glitching his quest and how I ruined his game and blah blah. I was like, dude, look, just because you don't know how the quest works does not mean it's my problem, okay? I didn't do anything wrong. The quest spawns something for everyone. So like it was actually the one where you have to do Gorat and put the blood on him up in Ashenvale, and he'll walk over to the road and he'll summon the little boss guy you're supposed to fight. Oh, everyone gets one. So everybody who puts blood on him gets their own little Gorat, and he walks over there. The guy didn't know that, so he thought I was the scumbag. So it was pretty funny though. I giggled to myself, and then I put him on ignore. And then like after I waited like 2 minutes, so then I took him off ignore, just so that he'd see, oh, I tried to ignore him, no sense of messaging me. I don't believe in leaving out people on ignore. Like, it's just not worth it. All right, really, dude, really, for serious? Oh, ripperoni, bro, ripperoni. All right, so we need more night. Now I know there's a crap ton of knights over this wall where we just were at. We got the book. Oh, there's one right there. We'll just jump down and grab him real quick. And there's one right there. And here he comes. Oh, knocked me down. Suck a fish. I don't really want to fight you, man. I got no beef with you, bro. I got no beef with you. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I got no beef with you, son. Alright, let's see here. We already got the sorcerers, so we just need one more knight and then a bunch of the soldiers, foot soldiers. So we get the knight. He's easy. And the foot soldiers are even easier because they're actually all watching. They're watching the edge of a mountaintop, which is where I always go, and they're just standing there like a row of them. I just pick them off. It's also where I go to farm netherweave cloth, because they're just standing there, and they respawn relatively quickly. And it's easy enough to just run down the line, pick up like 5 or 6 of them, and then just kill them all. Especially at high level. They're all guarding this little ridge right here. Got my running my mouse along. They're all guarding that little ridge. As you can see, there's just tons of them, just standing here. I thought I was going to die there. If I hadn't put on my rage generation, I probably would have. Oh man, that was close. That was really close. I have to hit my rage generation again just before the end of this so I can recharge my health. Well, I may get it off of victory rushes. We'll see. But yeah, there's crap ton of them just standing here. I'm trying not to pull too many because that last pull was kind of hairy. Yeah, you just run down the ridge like this and just clean house. And there's all my 12. I'm going to actually go back and pick up this mining node real quick. And then we're going to be headed over here to Ravager Egg Roundup, which is actually an incredibly easy quest. Let's see, where are we at here? Crap. Oh, it's yesterday. Sorry about that. I need to leave you guys hanging there for a second. Just gonna fly over here and we're gonna do the accept in case of emergency, which is this little Zeppelin right here that has crashed. We're going to pick up a few quests here. We're going to have to do some Ravager eggs. We're going to basically help these guys survive in the crash, even though they're like a stone's throw from freaking town, but whatever. So, let's talk to Screaming Scared Lockheed. In the event of an emergency, it's always a pilot's job to keep a level head, especially when the only orders your co-pilot follows come from his stomach. So the good news is we won't need to wait days for replacement parts to be imported. The bad news is the spare parts got scattered from here to the Valley of the Bones to the east. The other bad news, the spare parts aren't so spare. They fell off during a rapid descent. Could you help me collect enough to get us off the ground again?
Right back.
Alright.
What's up?
I'm starving. The irony of that, wouldn't you say? A starving cook? Legacy laughs, half-hearted, taps a folded piece of parchment he has in his pocket. According to his tourist map we're following, before he's so rudely shot down, there's an area to the southwest near Terracar Forest. It's called the Razorthorn Trail, and supposedly it's brimming with delicious Ravager eggs. I could cook up quite a feast if only someone was brave enough to go down there and get me some.
Glad I can help.
So we're going to run over there and get some 12 Ravager eggs. It's just on the other side of this mountain here. And the big Ravagers actually drop the eggs, but there are eggs just sitting around too. So we're going to run over there and pick those up. And the Ravagers aren't terribly, like themselves individually, not hard to kill, but they do tend to do like Murlocs and friggin' swarm on you. So, as you can see, here's like 1, 2, and then there's the eggs lying around. And these large Ravagers will actually drop the eggs, sometimes. So that's what we're going after here. We're going to get some of these, pick these eggs up, which is probably the easier way to do it, is just to clear off a couple Ravagers, grab the egg, and then run to the next one. I mean, if one of these big Ravagers throws themselves at me, I'm not going to say no, don't get me wrong. But usually they're by the little thorny mounds, and sometimes they're wedged up inside the canyons here. So just kind of got to keep an eye peeled. So we're just kind of looking around. And there's one right there. There's a whole bunch of crap here in there. Shoot. Gotta pick your fights, man. Gotta pick your fights. Let's grab that. Kill the egg. There's another one further up. I'm actually just gonna hook a frickin' axe this guy. Oh, I didn't aggro the guy next to him. That's pretty nice. Again, not terribly tough to kill. Oh, that's son of a gun. Freaking rogue snuck up there and got it. Awesome. Alright, so this was a huge waste of time. And these guys respawn quicker. I don't know if he's on patrol or what. Patrol. Jesus. Let's pick up a bunch of Ravager parts. Still need eggs. So we'll continue flying and looking. Alright, there's a couple more over here. We'll scoop those up. And I'm only mounting up so that I can hop over each individual camp and pick up the eggs, which I aggroed that one, so not much we can do about that. Oh, what? Execute. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I still need 6 more eggs, a crap ton of Ravagers to kill. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab this guy too. Save myself from trouble because I'm gonna have to kill him anyway just to get to the egg. There we go. Got him. Oh, he dropped an egg. Sweet. That's 8. I was gonna heroic throw that guy, but he got out of range. So we're just go ahead. Nobody ever usually comes this far. You know, the same old rule as path of least resistance. Nobody will really ever come as to the very outskirts. So if you're looking for something and there's a bunch of people, try going to the very edge. You'll find yourself, yes, it's a little more travel time, but you'll find that you will have better luck with the items you're looking for. There's 10. Nope. 11. One more. Kill this Ravager here. Yeah, this little forest area right here is pretty good. There's you'll find lots of Ravager eggs here. So, and you can't really fly in. You have to walk in from the bottom because it's got this canopy over it right here. You can't get through it. Grab this fell iron here just because. Of course, I'm gonna aggro everything. Grab that mine now. Alright. Son of a gun. Just as I tried to get out of there. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And we're going to go time lapse here, so I'll see you when we get to the base. You saw just now we hit 80 or 61. I got that from mining a node, so let's turn this in here. Now the eggs are superb, but what do you say we kick it up another notch? A side of bacon would round out the meal perfectly, and I know just where to get it. This place is littered with hellbores, of course, and there's no one here to inspect and tenderize the meat, but we're in luck. Legacy rummages around this pack and produces a flask. This wasn't made for use on pork, but cooking is about as much as about improvisation as anything else. So we gotta purify the hellbore meat. But actually, I think that is going to be it for us today. Yeah. Yes, I want to thank you all for tuning in today. We will be back tomorrow with another day of leveling. We hit 61 today, so we're on our way to 62. So I want to thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those in the section down below, please. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Thumbs down if you did. Anything helps. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.